Welcome to this video, everyone. So today I'm gonna take accountability for the things that I did say were going to happen this year. I'm gonna make a full review of what actually did happen and what did not happen, because there are a lot of things which I was right about and there are some things which I was wrong about. So let's make a review, and also in a couple of days I'm gonna drop my predictions for 2025, so make sure you watch that. Now, first of all, the volatility. The volatility offered in the year 2024 will be huge, not only from a technical standpoint, but if you look at the esoteric point of view, obviously in this year we had huge amount of volatility. If we take a look at the VIX, which is the measurement of the volatility, actually this year we had a spike up to 65, which we haven't seen since 2020. So this was the spike in the volatility. I did say it was going to happen. It did happen. In terms of PSYOP, US election and world economy. So let me just take a look at my exactly predictions. I expect any form of digital money in the future to be linked to. This is a bit of a long-term prediction. It's not that much for this year. Red Sea crisis, Suez Canal issue gets deeper. So if we take a look on the map, let me just open it quickly. What I mean by this, Red Sea, yeah? So if we look into the Red Sea, where is it exactly? It's between Saudi Arabia, Israel, Egypt and Sudan. Overall, yes, here because of the war in Israel and Palestine. You have some issues here in the Suez Canal, to be honest. And did this crisis went deeper or not? That's a good question, which I actually have no real answer to, because I didn't see any type of news coming in and anyone talk about that. So it's really with a question mark at the moment. Did it went deeper and that crisis got developed a bit deeper? I really don't know. So I'm gonna leave this as a question mark, obviously, because that war in Israel and Palestine, it kept going and it's still ongoing. So we really have to see what happens in there. But I think this is about to unfold anytime soon. Digital products will be more regulated with direct competition with top universities and institutions. Yes, it actually happened. At the moment, there's a lot of universities this year which actually came out with courses for, let's say, social media or anything which is digital related. It happened this year. If you take a look at some top universities, this is the year which they started paying attention to that. One of the growing niches to build content or sell products will be health. Yes, this did happen. The top niche for this year is actually health and supplements. If you take a look at the statistics, what has been selling on TikTok, the top products which have been selling on TikTok is actually health supplements. I expect the depth style of the US dollar. This is a long-term prediction. It's not that much for this year. Venture capitalists return to the market with retail. With them coming back, retail will come back, which will produce a great inflow of capital into PayPal, Shop, Hood, Arc, Coin, Tesla. Now, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at PayPal. What PayPal did. PayPal, since the early open, has been on an absolute 2x performance. Amazing. Shopify, since the beginning of the year, had some kind of a drop, tested that view up, and at the moment it's much higher. Usually Q4 is good performance for Shopify because of the Black Fridays. I know the digital buys happening for Christmas, New Year, etc. Let's take a look at Hood, Robinhood, from 10 to 44x performance. Arc, the Arc ETF, yearly open is here. So from 48 to 60, not that good, but still okay. Coin has been absolute mad. So since the early open, it's actually here. So yeah, from 180 until 330, like 2x. Tesla has been performing good as well. So from 212 to 460, 2x. for this year. So here comes the esoterical part, right? So as you can see, I've spoken about this year. Everyone by the end of it will be having specifically interest in prospering, wealth, money, etc. This is what actually happening. Everyone's having that interest. You know, the esoterical point of view plays a part of it. You know, you cannot, because the matrix we live in, it has rules and you cannot neglect them. Bitcoin and crypto. ETF is already here. That's done. In front of us we have El Salvador Volcano bonds. This got developed. It's still issuing. Bitcoin conference. It massive outperforming Bitcoin in 2024. Obviously I was wrong about that, and I spoke about a bit of Ethereum. So obviously I was super wrong about Ethereum massive outperforming Bitcoin in 2024, because if we take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin, this is the way the weekly chart view looks like, right? So obviously when the yearly opened, it opened up here, weekly open, moved up, but it just back tested the value area low of this range. So it back tested the value area low, rejected it one time, second time. Of course, then you create the imbalance state and you search for new value, which actually was the previous value from here. So at the moment it's kind of trying to figure out, do we want to get accepted in here, or we want to reject this area and we reverse the trend. But in my opinion, Ethereum Bitcoin is due for a reversal in that trend. So yeah, maybe 2025 will be the year for Ethereum. I'm about to make a review on that. Obviously these events for Ethereum, in Q1 it did have a very nice performance, Q2 was bad, Q3 was sideways, and Q4 again performing very well. My advice for 2024 was capitalize the trend, which obviously did happen, build an AI proof income. So I don't know how much of you actually did follow that advice, but if you did, well done. Collect real things such as relationships, skills, real life assets. This is much more important than what's happening online. So overall, I was right about a few things, I was wrong about a few things, and my personal opinion, my predictions, especially for this one, went amazing. This went well. This was a bit of a long term. I'm gonna drop a bit more detailed predictions for 2025 with some deadlines, and we're gonna see how it happens. But be aware that macro trends and macro trading is very hard. It's much harder than intraday in my personal opinion, because there's a lot of question marks when you're trading macro. There's a lot of things that can happen. So in my personal opinion, it's much safer to trade intraday than to trade macro type of stuff, because it's much harder to predict. That's why. But yeah, thank you for watching. Wish you a nice day. Take care.